Here we go again. Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome back to SPW Super Powered Wrestling. And no, this is not a repeat of last week's events, but hey, there's another, that same familiar face, that large grin that never seems to be off the face of Venom. Say what you want about him, but he may be probably the happiest guy next to the Joker I've ever seen. Never not sporting a grin, Venom comes down to the ring, 6'3", 260. Who do we have in store to fight Venom? I don't know, but he's been getting the better of Spider-Man of late, and I feel like he's due for a change. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, I've been playing the newest Spider-Man 2 game on the PlayStation 5, and man, just a newfound nerddom. Not a newfound. Frankly, it's just an old nerddom just coming back. A love for Venom. He was definitely one of my favorite anti-heroes back in the day and still is. But the way things have been going of late, he's just been sticking it to Spider-Man and ready to move on to something bigger. And who do we have coming down to the ring? Gosh, I don't even know. Who? Oh, Killmonger. Looks an awful lot like Michael B. Jordan, but man, either way, he is looking ripped and ready. Coming down to the ring, Killmonger stands 6'6", weighs 225. I mean, really, that's pretty comparable. He's actually, according to these stats, looks like he's a lighter but taller than Venom. Yeah, I don't know about that. Like I said, all these are pulled from Wikipedia, and they may or may not represent what we're looking at in the ring, but it kind of doesn't matter either way, because frankly, it comes down to superpowers and willpower. Probably willpower more than anything. Slowly stalking down to the ring, Killmonger, of course, we all know and love from the original Black Panther movie in the MCU. And, I mean, honestly, people were kind of wondering what might happen. Like if Killmonger might even take over the role of Black Panther. But, obviously, if you saw Black Panther 2, that wasn't the case. Spoiler alert. Won't say who was, but it was a bit of a surprise. Not to me personally, but to some others out there, may have been. I actually liked it quite a bit. Other CG aside for the last, 30 minutes of the movie, it was pretty watchable. Wow. See, look at these two in the ring. Killmonger, man. Sporting all the scars from, I believe, one slash on his body is equivalent to one kill in combat. And he is just riddled with them. But this is a good matchup, honestly. Like, these two, again, surprisingly evenly matched in the stats department. Ooh, yeah, see, just going for an early one count. Venom trying to get the early advantage on his opponent here. Oh, wow. Goes with basically a big chop to the chest. Almost goes unnoticed by Killmonger. Immediately responding back. I love that he's sporting the martial arts, or well, the combat martial arts style and the look. Oh, man. I think, to coin a phrase, Venom may have bitten off more than he can chew on this opponent. Which is saying something for Venom, am I right? Repeated fists to the teeth of Venom, just trying to knock out those dangerous weapons that, frankly, at any point could get put into use to his opponent's disfiguring pain. Oh no, what is this? Oh, pancakes him down to the canvas. Calling him on. Literally. Oh, whoa, what was this? Oh, moonsault reverse DDT, and Killmonger gets a 2 count. Venom is able to kick out of it, but Killmonger just showing his combat prowess. I mean, really, if ever there was somebody... Oh, see, as if to illustrate my point, Venom just puts those teeth to good use. I feel like that's happened several times. I mention it, and then suddenly, seconds later, it happens. I'm not trying to put the kibosh on anybody, but I guess, you know, the Every once in a while, they... it just seems to work out that way. I'm sorry, I really have no knowledge of what's going to happen. Honestly, I didn't even know Killmonger was coming down to the ring until seconds before the match. So, I'm just in here with the rest of you folks. I'm just looking forward to whatever's in store in SPW. Each match, each week, I'm surprised. And, honestly... Oh, wow, what do we got here? See again! Who saw that coming? Oh! And then immediately, back and forth to the ring, what is happening? These two, Killmonger kind of getting the better of Venom. Venom wisely decides to roll to the outside. Things were starting to swing Killmonger's way, I will admit. Venom seems to be taking a breath. For some reason, the ref's not counting, not sure why, but apparently Venom seems to be... Wait, what is this? Spider-Man comes down to the ring out of nowhere, throws Venom back into the ring. Spider-Man, the unofficial enforcer of this match. Oh, Venom again rolls out of the ring, though. Like, he just... Literally, he's dazed and confused right now. Oh, a low blow, followed by a combo with a drop kick to the head. Venom doesn't know what hit him. And currently, it's Killmonger with fists to the back of the head. Oh my goodness, wow. Another right-hand cross. What is this? Oh, and oh, wow. Sidebuster? Just let me know in the comments, folks. There's so many wrestling moves, and I'll be honest, like, clearly, they never get stale. There's a constant innovation on the modern wrestlers today. They take old moves, turn them into new moves, create a new main. It's really impressive, honestly. I'm very excited watching these matches, just knowing like that these moves are being done in real life before they're ever transcribed into this video game action. It's pretty impressive. I mean, honestly, like, I'll admit that I definitely am more of an old school wrestling fan. Oh, Venom is stunned. 1, 2. Oh, manages to kick out. Sorry, interrupt my story, but wow, that came out of nowhere. But again, you know, back in the 90s, honestly, I feel like it was the wrestling wars in the days of WCW and WWF. Believe it or not, am I allowed to even say that without meaning World Wildlife Foundation? That's all right. But literally, my friends and I, we used to play these characters. I remember we would literally have groups that would be WCW and groups that were WWF at the time. I was the leader of Raven's Flock, if you can believe that, way back when. Mostly because I was a grunge kid in the 90s with the flannels and everything. So, reminiscent of Raven. And then in the NWO, when that became a thing, I remember Buff Bagwell was what they would call me. So I actually got an autographed NWO Buff Bagwell beanie. And to be honest, I don't know what happened to it. I might still have it stored in a closet somewhere. But much love, Buff Bagwell and the old school wrestlers. Let's get back to the match. I'm going down memory lane, but honestly, it was a good time. I don't regret any of it. Oh, I mean, we had our own matches, and I wish I could have televised then, folks. If only YouTube had existed back in the 90s. Oh, as I'm waxing poetic, here we go, over the top rope, Killmonger, landing a massive leg drop, over the top. Wow, the definition on this guy is really impressive. I mean, he weighs less than Venom, but you wouldn't know it by looking at him. I mean, come on, the definition in this guy is really impressive. Oh, counters, landing kicks, body shots, combinations. Killmonger really, right now, in the driver's seat. Oh, that's a massive suplex. Venom doesn't know what hit him. I feel like he's still reeling from that, not attack from Spider-Man, but he definitely thought he'd be out of this match at this point, and Spider-Man was having none of it. I kind of like it. Spider-Man definitely making Venom, I mean, really, oh, wow, as I'm saying this, Venom suddenly gets the better of Killmonger. 1, 2, oh, And another kick out. Wow, this is just back and forth action. These two villains, I mean, both of them, you could argue either way. You might be you may agree with some of the politics of either of these villains, but who cares when they're in the ring? I mean, literally, like, it's amazing what a combat sport like this does, because it's truly just mano-y-mano, you know, just put yourself to the ultimate test. A lot of these guys, I mean, you come out with newfound respect for your opponent and you know, newfound respect for yourself, frankly. 1, 2, 3. Killmonger manages to defeat Venom. How about that? Wow. He's busted open. He doesn't seem to care. He's riddled with scars as it is. That's just another one for the collection. Just mark it on his face. Little slice just to denote that Venom has been defeated. There he is on the outside. Doesn't know what happened to him, but honestly, I feel like really this just comes down to Venom and Spider-Man's rivalry, and Spider-Man just kind of letting Venom get a taste of his own medicine, so to speak. Just, really, if you think about it, Spider-Man has to put up with every type of adversity, as most heroes do. They take the hard road, they don't take the easy road, and I think Venom just got a lesson in that tonight. Let's see what he does with it going forward. Anyways, we got more matches coming up. Moving along to the next match. Ooh, I'm recognizing these entrances nowadays. Coming down to the ring, standing 5'5", weighing 135 pounds, is the Universal Women's Champion, Supergirl. Sporting the belt, looking great wearing it. She's been having a back and forth rivalry with Rogue these days, and so who are we to deny the crowd what they want, or Rogue what she wants? Frankly, she's a little bit scary when she wants to be, so this is actually a non-title match, but bearing easily the #1 contender and the women's champion, but this is going to be a triple threat match. And I'll just wait to introduce the third opponent when they come down to the ring, but honestly, somebody I've been waiting to see. I'll just give a hint and say that we've seen part of this person's team already in some tag match action. But now we get to see the rest of the team coming down to the ring. Oh, I'm excited. If you couldn't tell, it's one of those teams, it's an animated cartoon. Well, I'm just like you folks. I like to watch things, and I sure spend way too much time doing it. But animated shows are probably my favorite, and I'm just a kid at heart. What can I say? I'm older than I'd like to admit, but at the same time, I'm young on the inside. It's actually a famous quote from Picasso. It's like the hardest thing about growing old is holding on to your inner child. Not sure if that's exactly, I may have paraphrased, but ultimately I totally agree. Hence, this is why I'm doing this. This is all just for fun. We're just playing WWE2K23. And again, these characters, just amazing creations from the character creator that they allow you in here. I mean, you could literally upload any image you want, download it, wrap it onto a 3D model, and bada bing, bada boom. You got super-powered wrestling. Oh, Rogue. I didn't even mention. Rogue came down to the ring. We know her. We love her already. She's one of my faves. They all are. Rogue's 5'8", standing 120. But who do we have coming down to the ring? The lights have gone out. The mood is ominous. Who could be coming down? But oh my goodness, it's Raven. The daughter of Trigon. Raven comes down, 5'11", weighing 139, obviously representing the Teen Titans. Yeah, I like the fire and brimstone. She's what you might call a red flag. I've mentioned that before with Harley Quinn, but ultimately it's like, yeah, you know, She may have the super short shorts on. There you go. Perfect timing. But don't let that go to your head, ladies and gentlemen. Mostly gentlemen. Don't do it. It's a red flag. But ultimately, one of the most powerful females in DC. I mean, I would put her up in there against anybody. Literally in the ring right now with Supergirl to prove my point. Losing the cowl and the cape, just sporting the red lock or the long locks. I'm digging it. Actually, it's a good look for her. Supergirl is still choosing to keep the cape. I like it. I feel like it's a good move as her as champion helps her stand out. But here we go. Who's gonna win this one? Literally, these ladies. I mean, the only problem is that we've limited them to, you know, non-blaster, non-projectile, non-psychic. I mean, non-anything that's, you know, your own physical strength and skill. And so really, it's anybody's match. I mean, Rogue and Supergirl may or may not have the advantage against Raven because of Raven's just powers being kind of existing in the occult, really. Like, she's got sort of a demonic strength to her, you might say. Oh, Rogue, the first one to kind of take a breath. Roll outside of the ring. There you go. She's playing to the crowd. Oh, but so is Raven. She regrets it. Supergirl recovers quickly, and it just pounds away viciously at her back. Jeez, what was that? Losing her cool. And, oh, man. These ladies just going back and forth. Seriously. Oh. Neck buster. Smacks. Oh, wow. Really, Raven getting the blood flowing. Oh, dropping the champion on her head. The champion has to roll out and take a breath now. Rogue taking advantage, kicking her in the face, going for the pinfall, but immediately Supergirl catches her breath back in the ring before you know it. Faster than a speeding bullet, you might say. I'm excited to see, really, now Rogue's out of the ring. These ladies are smart. They all know, like, it's easiest to win this one-on-one. So the trick is to get that third party out of the equation and try and get your victory quick while they're not looking. Oh, big boot to the chin. Now Raven rolls out. Supergirl going after Rogue. These two have just been back and forth for the last several weeks. Oh, throwing the head down to the mat. Oh, and then Raven comes in with a high kick to the jaw. Going underneath the ring. What is she looking for? Oh my gosh, she's got a kendo stick. Watch out, Supergirl. Oh, gets 2 chops to the back of the head. 3. Puts her down on her back. Oh my gosh. Raven unleashing her fury on Supergirl. Breaks the kendo stick. Stunning Supergirl. Rogue also taking advantage, deciding to easily leave Supergirl alone. But wait, what is this? Raven going back and forth just like she was, and then Supergirl helping Rogue out, throwing her out of the ring. Oh, and then of course the two rivals go right back at it. For a moment it almost looked like they were kind of putting together some just working in tandem. Unbeknownst to either of them, they just kind of were on the same wavelength suddenly. Oh no. Supergirl getting a revenge, finds a kendo stick and unleashing multiple hits to the head of Raven. Raven gets it away from her though. Oh, but wisely Supergirl just goes to disarm her. Gets the kendo stick out of there, but Rogue, oh my gosh, she's got a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. Alright, that dates me a lot, but that was one of the first music videos I remember ever watching. So you know what? Peter Gabriel, much love. Oh gosh, and this sledgehammer's out of action, but the kendo stick is apparently back on the menu, and Raven taking full advantage, laying waste to Rogue. Rogue, I'm amazed, isn't busted open somehow, but oh no, Supergirl going back at it. She's like, Raven, you're the one that brought this into the match. You're the one that's going to get the most of it. Rogue wisely throws Raven back into the ring, but decides to cheer to the crowd as opposed to really go after her and take advantage of her clearly unconscious state currently on the mat. These two, Supergirl and Rogue, both kind of having tunnel vision at the moment. Supergirl wisely just decides to go back after Raven. Oh, and lays down a stunning move. Oh, counters Rogue. What is this pump handle slam? Rogue is now stunned. Which one is she going to go after? Goes after Raven. 1, 2, 3. Supergirl. Impressive victory. Wow. She is able to overcome not only her rival Rogue, but also her just newfound nemesis. Newfound hardcore nemesis in Raven. Wow. Supergirl, she is an impressive champion. I am in no way disappointed with that match. My goodness, that was back and forth. Could have gone to any one of those ladies. They're all deserving at this point. Jeez. All right, believe it or not, we got one more match. This is the 9th episode. Can you believe that? Our next episode will be episode number 10. This has been going so quick. It's just too much fun. Thanks for watching. Stick around, see what. Here we go, back to the ring. What do we have in store? It looks like Beast versus the champion Superman. And what's happening in the ring? Oh no, that's what's happening. Last week's opponent, I almost said Shazam. Black Adam, a.k.a. The Rock, coming down to the ring almost purely as a distraction for Superman, it would appear. Does he intend to commentate? Oh, no, he's just intent to sit down ringside as we watch Superman and Beast from the X-Men. This is a good old Marvel versus DC match. Beast, 5'11", surprisingly 402, gets the weight, immediately starts things off. I think, again, Superman's distracted. 6'4", 220. Christopher Reeves versus Kelsey Grammer. Whoever thought that would be a matchup? Oh! Beast tossing Superman's face into the turnbuckle. Powerbomb pin off the ropes. 1, 2. Wow! Gets a 2 count within the first, 10 seconds of the match. Oh, and don't discount the athleticism of Beast. Easily, 100 on agility, I would say. I can't verify if that's true, but it seems like it would be true, right? Beast and Superman posing to the crowd. This is a non-title match, I should mention, but with Black Adam in the ring, off to the side of the ring, I should say, it definitely feels a little. Oh, what? Superman over the top rope. He's breaking up what I'm trying to say. Basically just trying to say that Black Adam's a distraction, and then Superman just tries to discredit me, going over the top rope and just putting the hurt on Beast right now. Honestly, this is the first time we've seen Beast, and I'm always glad to see X-Men in the ring. They're probably my favorite team. And back in my day, it was I feel like in the 90s, X-Men was almost a bigger deal than the Avengers. So Beast versus Superman in the ring, that's 90s A-level material right here. Christopher Reeves, Superman, pointing to the sky, putting the sleeper hold on Beast, trying to choke him out. What is going on? Beast, starting to fade, but oh man, it just dropped to his rear end and land a headbutt on Superman, getting finally a little offense going his way. Oh, spin-a-rooney into a knee, or a backbreaker on the knee. I almost said knee breaker, but Superman. Oh, what is this? Black Adam choosing now. Oh, what is this? He's decided to walk away with Superman's belt. What? You can't do that. You don't earn a belt just by walking away with it. Superman having none of that, but calling Black Adam out on Oh, giving Beast every opportunity. Lays him out flat, stunning him. And the belt's just there on the floor for the taking, but that was some crazy action. Black Adam, I think, decided to go clear to the back, but definitely doing what he clearly intended to, and that was distract Superman from what his clear goal should be, which is defeating Beast in the ring, and Beast taking this opportunity and running with it. Oh, gets a little head of steam, backing up, and then lands a Hurricane Rana. 1, 2, oh, 2 count on the champion. Superman barely able to climb to the corner. Oh, getting stomped for it, but again, Beast going to the well one too many times. Superman able to recover. Beast now trying to catch his breath. Climbing up the ropes. Oh, and gets a boot to the face for his troubles. Superman pinfall. 1, 2. Beast kicks out. Not to be outdone. Superman gives him a stomp to the face. No, wow. And now just wrenching that neck. Oh, I mean, with somebody the strength of Superman, that's just scary. He could literally tear his head right off. That's the last thing we want to see in here is a bloodbath. Superman, oh, mercilessly relents. Decides to go for an elbow drop instead. Oh, and some combination in the stomp. Continuing with the footwork. Oh, putting that arm in a vise and twisting it around 360. Beast wisely rolls out of the ring. But Superman, again, never afraid to fly high over the ropes. That's hard to say. You try saying that. Afraid to fly high. Over the ropes, landing brutal shots to Beast in the outside of the ring. Refs counting up the... Yeah, slowly I might add, counting him out. Gets to 3, but really just kind of scolding him outside the ring. Beast seems to be busted open, the red contrasting with the blue. Superman looking to go up top. What's he got in store? Oh, elbow drop from the top. Ooh, yeah. Macho Man style. And a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Superman once again proving why he's the best. Distraction or no distraction, he's not going to let Black Adam distract him from what he clearly has in mind, and that is victory every time. Again, I've mentioned before, a newfound respect for Superman, having read the Doomsday Clock, and man, that guy is having none of it. But at the same time, Black Adam trying to be a thorn in his side, doing whatever he can to try to bring at least Superman down to his level, at least anyone else's level. Superman's on a level of his own. Anyways, thanks for joining us. Once again, thanks for watching SPW. My name again is Nick. I'm getting tongue-tied because, frankly, this has just been an exciting matchup I've been wanting to see for a while. You know what to do. Do the thing. Like, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see out of the channel. And once again, thanks for watching. Much love. Have a good night.